It's the Caitlin Lee MTGO Show.
A Bloatus. For me, it must be my birthday. I think I'm random. Yeah, we can grab myself a little bit of goat cheese. It's a nice snack, huh? Cheese and crackers. I think Gut wins the most here, followed by Voidwalker and then Time Warp. Oh, ship it up. Hey, Pestilence 22. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 86 months. Yeah, I'm just going to snag a bolt. Gotta trust your gut. You have to. Not an exciting pack, huh? Could take the Pyro Surfer, maybe the Fiery Islet. Yeah, I haven't been super impressed with the Pyro Surfer. I'd run it if I was like desperate for twos, right? In my experience, shielded by a lot, Benitez. Between Clamp and Shielded. I have Shielded, maybe is my pick one non-power card. I've had Anger do stuff in my red aggro decks, and I've also had it not do stuff. Depends on how easy it is to loot away, and whether all your creatures naturally have haste or not, too, is a big deal. What if I just took the Hero Blade Hold? Hero Blade Hold's a classic card to play off a turn 1 Black Lotus, huh? That's a clock. And then I'm going to grab Intrepid over Goldspan Dragon. Wouldn't mind a Goldspan Dragon wheel, though. Greaves is really good with Hero. I don't know if you take it over the Elegant Parlor. I feel like I should be grabbing Fixing when I see it, right? Greaves is so good with Hero, though. It's pretty good with Gut, too. I'm going to take the Greaves. I'm going to take the Greaves here. When you open Lotus, do I find myself in a more particular color more often than others? I don't think so. I'm a little bit more likely to draft Storm than usual. And aggro can certainly use the Lotus more, but for the most part, you should be drafting fairly normal. None so far, Avalonians. I'm sure we'll end up doing at least one or two, though, at some point. Currently, Thalia is really good in our curve. I kind of want that Firebolt, but I'm going to take the Thalia. Might end up worse, right? We might end up grabbing some Planeswalkers. Got the Voidwalker. The Voidwalker and the Time Warp still going around. Maybe Red's not open at all, huh? I mean, we have a Bolt and a Gut. Maybe we're just actually just White Weenie. Splash the Tharian 4th. Yeah, I mean, if we got a Tharian 4th, we'd be more than splashing, right? With the Bolt and the Gut here, and we'd play those cards too. I could see playing the Showdown. Could see that universe. I really like this Mox Diamond with our curve. And I really like Lurrus and Black Lotus, but I'm going to take the Solitude. If this was a pack one, pick one, I'd be taking Orcish Bowmasters over these other cards. White's been pretty open, so there's an outside chance the Solitude wheels. It's just really good. It's just super good. Lurrus could wheel, yeah, especially because it's such a black-heavy pack, right? Note that the Boros dual lands that we saw in pack 1 did not come back to us. I really want this Wasteland, but I think I want the Mother Runes more. Improve our curve a little bit, right? We don't always have the Black Lotus. Reclamation's not bad. I'm going to take the Heath here, though. Thinking about Petal. Think about that Archive, huh? Could help with a white or a blue splash at some point. I am doing well, thank you, Neophyte. Yeah, it's Archive, Petal, or Touch. I guess I'm taking Containment Priest here. Could make something like Palace Jailer look really good. Adeline's D's kind of making me regret passing that Wasteland, huh? We're starting to become a little weak to Crocus. We do have the White Orchid, though. That's helpful. Adeline's another really good card with Lightning Greaves, similar to Hero Blade Hold. It's a good pickup. I think we might get a reasonable wheel here, too. We'll see. The dog? Yeah, dog plus Containment Priest is fucked up. Just permanently exiling things as an attack trigger. Parallax Wave would also play really well with the Priest, right? The Dream? I think the Dream is turn 1 Black Lotus Hero Blade Hold. I think that's the current Dream. It's not bad. Curbs, though, Bubbles. Very often Hopeless Beam. Sunfall's a reasonable sideboard card. I don't hate the dragon here. Cool. Yeah, usually not high on Luris, but we do have Black Lotus, right? And now Selfless Spear would also play well with the Luris. We might get that one late because it was in the Containment Priest pack, right? Yeah, Palace Jailer. If we got the Palace Jailer, then Ephemery would be pretty hot. Have I already had the Dog and the Priest? No, but one of my opponents did. It was pretty fierce. I had a 15-15 that I had exiled. Still a little salty about that. The wounds are still too fresh. A little Moxaruski, huh? Bye, fourth. You never got any Boros fixing, so I'm not, like, super sad about having to pass the fourth there. I guess I'm drafting Virtue here. Not a lot of potential filler in the sideboard. How many stone unplayables does the cube have? Very few, I'm random. I don't know if I have a hard answer to that question. But right now the answer is very few. I actually think this might be the lowest number of stone unplayables in Vintage Cube ever. What's the worst card in the cube? It might be like Valakut or something. But I don't know off the top of my head. What's Vintage Cube? A collection of the most powerful cards in Magic's history. Put together as a curated draft format. Prismatic Omen. Yeah, Prismatic Omen, Valakut, in the same range there, huh? Oh, we got the Shepherd. Nice. We might get to do Doggo plus Containment Priest. I'm gonna grab Usher here. We have enough fast mana between the Lotus, the Chrome Mox, and the Mox Sapphire that we don't, like, really need one drops, but it's still nice, huh? Help fill out your curve. Reprieve isn't bad, Timeless Dragon isn't bad, and Phyrexian Revoker is not bad. I think I'm gonna take the Dragon. I think that the Dragon's the most likely to make my main deck here. Which is what I want. I just want to lock up my playable count so I can breathe a little easier. You can't read the old border cards. It's hard on the white card on white text on white background, with the old bordered cards. If you see a black one, I think it's like crazy how much easier it is. Would I play a white X Skyland? I had a couple chances to grab one, and I never did. I think I'm gonna have to main deck that Lion Sash, The old exactly enough playables. We got some nice acceleration, though. Yeah, like the old border root wall is really easy to read. Like you see here, it really is just like the white on white. Ooh. I'll play that over the Lion Sash. I'm a fan of the old-timey text on the old board cards, but I do wish they had more of a shadow, more of a backdrop, so it's easy to read them. Easier to read the white-on-white cards specifically. The only tweak I would make. And the Lion's Sash wouldn't be a crazy 23rd card. It certainly plays better than Reprieve with my own Thalia. But not every draw is going to have a Thalia in it, right? And we have a core of critters here that's kind of nice. I almost want to cut a land for the Lion's Sash. This is our curve is like largely not that expensive. Even Solitude and Timeless Dragon and the Virtue can be played for cheaper, right? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go one cheaper. Or not one cheaper, but one fewer land here. The old 13 land deck. Sounds like someone had an incredible Tuesday. Yeah. Is my music on stream mood dependent? Yeah, I mean, I've got different playlists for different vibes, right? Different moods. This is my chill playlist. A lot of times I'm switching through them just so I don't like get sick of any one of them, though. So it's a mixture. Flash Dog. Elspeth should probably start jumping soon. Up in the old clock. I do like making tokens early on. Like if your token's gonna attack 3 times in, then like having another 1/1's just better, right? Some people start launching immediately. But I think I am hitting the spot. Grow my doggo a little bit. Sure. I know I just said I was going to start jumping, but I'm going to make another token here. I could have jumped the dog, I guess. Hell yeah, Missing Bones. A Lotus Mirror. The Escher does have to attack for Boast, yeah. 6 mana. Oh no. Well, the good news is I don't think they can play all these cards next turn. Yeah, it looks like their mana base was not cooperating, Oh, Lauren's worse. Because we got Laris. Potentially reuse Commando. This is the sort of opener that makes me glad that I'm playing 13 lands, right on the edge of being a mull, I think. The Chrome Mox is a bad draw, but it's like not that much worse than drawing a Plains, right? Which is what it's replacing. Chrome Mox officially worse than Black Lotus, yeah. Trying to think if there's a line here that could work. We can Chrome Mox imprint Usher and play Thalia and Absent this turn, but you have to lead with the Absent, which is pretty awkward. So you're like absenting Boo, and then they get to Minsk on their turn. You could just cast Usher and pass, and then they go to Minsk the Boo, and then you absent it. It's like not the worst, right? At that point, like maybe you should just absent the Minsk for 2. But then you still have that Boo token beating you down for a couple turns, right? Yeah, let's do this, and then we can hold on to the Thalia and potentially like use it to imprint on Chrome Mox and fire off a 5-drop next turn. There's no way to kill the Minsk this turn. It has 4 loyalty. You can't kill, yeah, you can't give Usher and Thalia haste, and you also can't get rid of the Vampire token if you play those both out, right? Just use the power of positive thinking. Why didn't I think of that? When I kill what, Zerito? What is your question? You might as well just have a why not question mark. Stop pineapple. You can like Thalia and blink the Minsk token, but I don't think we're getting out of this. That game almost justifies splashing for Questing Beast, right? Got 2 green sources. Got a Black Lotus. Damn's almost interesting. Gunks up your mana base Mystery Rat. You can't actually do it. Or at least you can, but you don't actually want to do that. One of the few things we have going for us is the monocolor mana base. Sure. Yeah, there might be tutoring up that one-sided sweeper card, That's what I'd be tempted to grab if I was them. I might play Luris here anyway, force them to use it. And then hope to rip Sabine's Reclamation or a 4-drop or something. Can't just, like, chill, though. Can't just do nothing. I don't think. Waiting until my turn, aim. Yeah, the goal with this hand was to potentially get back the adversary with Luris. That's why I bought him the Virtue instead. Kind of feeling like I should have bought him to fucking land at this point, but... Yeah, I mean, if they played their Fire Covenant on their turn, I would have been able to do that with the touch, I was pretty happy to see them pass. Damn. Now we need Reclamation. Well, it's not the worst. Not as good as their 4-mana Walker. A little dated. But if they played Minsk and Boo here, the Planeswalkers would trade at least, Almost want to equip this Lion Sash so it's not vulnerable to random removal spells. I guess I should have just left the mana open, Just attach and pass. Opponent sure got a lot more cards than me, Y'all notice that? Wow, that sucked. If I hadn't equipped, then I wouldn't have been able to do that, right? Because it destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent. Really punished for that equip. I thought it would be less likely to get destroyed. Containment Priest turns off my own Reclamation. I might hold on to it. I think that probably locks it out, right? I mean, I can Containment Priest and Chomp, but I'm not sure what that does for me. I can't think of a rip that lets the Containment Priest clear the Minsk and Boo. So I guess I'm supposed to keep Elspeth alive another turn. Yeah, did they cut 4-mana Gideon and leave Elspeth in? One of these cards is better than the other. Wait, why didn't I reanimate the Touch the Spirit, Exile the Shieldred here. You don't mind both in the cube? I don't mind both either, but I don't think we have 4-mana Gideon Bardaboos. They didn't pump pre-combat, so it kind of implies that they're going to sack the Boo to kill Luris here. Oh, shoot, what up? Hey, Shark Stanks, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 54 months. Whoa. Is Archangel Elspeth better than this one? I don't think so. Yeah, if we had another mana, we could just like flashback Reclamation, Exile Shielded. Maybe I should have done that right. I could have killed. I could have popped Grist this turn at least. Yeah, I should have done that. We'd have basically the board would be me with a 1/1 Lion Sash, a Luris, and a Touch the Spirit Realm with a Shielded underneath it, and they would just have Minsk and Boo instead of having Minsk and Grist here. The current record is 0-0, I believe. This is game 3 of the first match, and it's not looking good for yours truly. Yeah, I can probably back to that. Typical Lotus double Mox deck, right? Sometimes Usher overperforms. It is a little awkward with a reprieve, right? Just gonna pass here. We can either reprieve or fire off the Philia. Yeah, I'm gonna reprieve that. The start is so slow. Just so unbearably slow. Turn 3, find a land, your turn. Have I still been collecting vinyl? I have been. Any recent favorites? I got some signed vinyl recently from High Desert Queen. That's always kind of fun, getting signed vinyl in the mail. Seeing the artist signatures and stuff. It makes the collector in me happy. But yeah, I've slowed down a lot. I've mostly been enjoying sharing the vinyl collection with the girlfriend, putting an album on, listen to something new, something different every night. It's good. It's good vibes. Hey, Lupacrudo, thanks for the sod, thanks for 45 months. Oh, shit, Very similar Aegis, yeah. She's a bit less into like weird 70s prog than I am, but she still likes prog metal as much as I do. The other day we listened to All of Colors by Between the Buried and Me. Excellent music date in my opinion. 5x7 prints. I don't know anything about that specific Zoom In on Tire. Most people get a lot of Rob Alexander prints, right? I see. Yeah, 5x7's hard. Let's get this Thalia down, and then I'm gonna fire off the Doggo on the opponent's turn, and then it's gonna just start exiling their things, right? Because we can Philia blink our Skyclave, exile the Zerta, exile the Portable Home, just start chewing through everything. Just frame some magic cards. Yeah, 5x7, it's not very large, huh? Hey, Crystopper, thanks to the sub, thanks to 12 months. Yeah, I think everything I have framed that small is postcards, Virtuoso. I saw an artist that was like doodling out postcards by hand and selling them for like $20 at a Gen Con event once. And they're just like really detailed pieces, and I was just like, you're just selling these for 20-30 bucks? That's all this is? He's like, yeah, it's just something I do when I've got nothing better to do. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. They're not even prints. The most casual. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Remy LeBeau, thanks for the sub, thanks for 70 months. Well, that's fucking terrible for me. Just the worst. Yeah, let's still play it, but like, we're dead. Is that the gist here? Oh, that's cool, Neophyte. Do you have a... Yeah. So the Ballista's gonna kill my adversary here, I assume. I could have forced the Ballista to kill the Philia, right? Attack and Philia the Ballista. Make them respond, then play out the adversary. I think I'm fine with them leaving Philia alive, though. Opponent having a real tough time with this one. That Thalia cannot matter, right? Just kill the Intrepid. What are you doing? I could blink adversary and pay twice. I could. On some other turn. They really want to keep that Ballista, yeah. I'm waiting for Shakespeare. Could be a bathroom break. Could be a bathroom break. Should I be looking at spoilers? There's a lot of Bloom Burrow that I haven't seen yet. The blue uncommon land surveils too. But only if something came into play that turn. This impulses for something. That's kind of sick. So this one didn't need to have the creature into the battlefield this turn. This one either. I kind of feel like the white one and the black one are the best. The red one's got to be the worst, right? It's only target too. It doesn't pump all of them. It has to target. This one puts a 1/1 counter on each. Yeah, I feel like the red one's kind of embarrassing next to the green one here. Haste is always a strong effect. Sure. Yeah. What's up, Doxillo? Each that entered, though, how often are you playing multiples and having 2 mana left over? In regards to Okalo Village? Well, the things that it's putting 1/1 counters on are frogs, rabbits, raccoons, and squirrels. Which makes me think... I'm guessing these are not, like, 10 costing creatures, right? I don't think it's going to come up that rarely. Similarly with lizard, mouse, otters, and raccoons, right? Are there even raccoons in Magic? All of these creature types are going to be in this limited format, friend. They didn't just, like, put words on there for fun. Does it look like a good limited set? I think just by reading those lands, you can tell it's going to be a good limited set. If you find small creatures delightful... Oh, did Omar Ryan get fucking art for this set? Bloom Burrow shit is like his MO. I've got some of his art on my wall. Is it for Portal? It is. Alright, cool. That was a good 6-minute turn there. Our disenchants are kind of good in this matchup, at least. Commando and Lauren. Oren did stuff in Constructed. It was never in like the best deck or anything, but people messed around with it in like scales and shit. Look at that cute little mouse thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the whole set. It's just the most adorable critters you've ever seen in your life. Very much looking forward to it. Hey, good luck, Aegis. Watership down the set? More like Redwall or maybe Wind in the Willows. There's Watership Down was so rabbit focused, and there were like a couple of other creatures, but they weren't really dipping into all of the other different tribes. And then there's like the fantasy element. In Watership Down, they were never really using other stuff like that. Do we keep up the aggression, or do we hold up reprieve here? If you play Lurrus here and they just like slam sword, you feel kind of silly. It's also the Tinker turn. I'm just gonna pass. Hey, take care, Jawalza. Assassin's Creed's already out. I have not seen or cared about any of it. You think Redwall got dark in some parts? Eh. It's young adult fantasy, right? Sort of, not really. Lion Sash could make that sword very awkward. Not an auspicious first time chat. Yeah, have they released any food tokens yet? For Bloombarrow? It doesn't look like it. I want to see if there's like Brambleberry wine and shit. Hate this Mana Crypt, Tom. That's the finest wine in the grotto, that is. Probably just let that resolve. They did just let it resolve. That's pretty good for me. Yeah, they really want to do this in response to Lion Sash. Yeah, I'm gonna exile it again. I have another mana. If I had a Tormod's Crypt, this would be the appropriate response, but they kind of just gave me my critter back. That fucking ruled. That was good. That was good for me. Now I can put the Lion Sash on the Sentinel. And then we got back from them second the portable hole. And now they have to pay 3 or I get to draw a card. That's not bad. That's not bad. I wonder if the Elspeth was supposed to make a token. We're down to 3 creatures now is an issue. Actually, if they portal me, the Lion Sash can prevent the portal from snagging my critters. That's not the worst. But maybe it would have been better to keep the Lurrus around if they do portal. We prefer when they don't miss onboard tricks. Yeah, I mean, there's always more matches, right? We'll get plenty of those matches into. Nice to win every once in a while. I don't hate those. Waiting for Shakespeare. That's not quite true, Finkling, but the sentiment might be. Yeah, the distribution would certainly be different. It's still a card game, though, right? Well. What's up, Captain Maple Syrup? The sand's slow as shit, but it does have Lauren and a Flicker Wisps to blink it. Maybe that's good, huh? Maybe that's good enough. Maybe we even like draw one of our 2 Moxes and Black Lotus. Get things rolling quicker. What you got, opponent? 3 mana for artifact spells. Ballista on 1. Flicker Wisp could trade with that Ballista. I might want to Solitude it. We'll see. Ooh. Maybe we can even do better. Top is a spin-in. Maybe I should always yield that, you know, Topperooski here. Perfect. The perfect timing. If we'd land cycled, we'd have a fucking 4/4 this turn. That'd be kind of sexy. Maybe I do nothing here. Maybe I just pass. I think there's something to that. Just chilling. And then next turn we can play out the Timeless Dragon or Solitude, answer the Ballista with value. And then the Lauren and the Flicker Wisp will have a lot of value attached. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to Solitude first instead of just slamming Dragon. Dragon's a faster clock, but Solitude means that it kind of like frees up the Flicker Wisp and the Lauren. Could even be like a 2-spell turn. There's something to Solituding the Ballista on my turn when they only had 1 mana up. Better against counters, better against Academy if they put an Academy from hand. I don't think Thalia matters against them very much right now. I guess I could make Portable Hole cost 1 more. They haven't cracked Chromatic Star yet. Portal, the 9-drop is a really good reason to hold on to the Lauren, right? So we can blow it up after it comes into play. I guess I could Lauren the Portable Hole, run out Thalia, and then if they make me sack 3, I could keep the Lauren and then Flicker Wisp the Lauren. There's something to that. There's something to slamming the Dragon, too. If they just really have nothing going on. They've got like a fetch. It feels like they have to have something going on, right? They got a fetch, they got a top, they got a star they could be cracking. The fact that they're at 9 mana currently is what tipped me in this direction to running out the Thalia. They're at 8 mana with 9 with a land drop, right? And that card they've been tinkering for costs 9. Possible that they've been chilling with that card. This line does turn off Flicker Wisping my Lauren to blow up a lot of other things, because the Containment Priest is going to prevent me from Flicker Wisping my own creatures. But again, the 9-drop would also get rid of the Containment Priest, right? I kind of want to bring up Bloomburrow spoilers again. Three and white, 3/3, flash flying, bird cleric. Whenever Swan or another bird you control enters, exile up to 1 target creature you control with flying. Interesting. Or another bird you control. Fascinating. 1 target creature you control with flying. So it can blink itself, right? Very interesting. Is the opponent going to time out? They could. It seems unlikely, but they could. 1 target creature without flying, and then it gets a flying counter. I gotcha. I gotcha. They could have held priority and used their whole parallax wave there if they'd really wanted to. The Absent has to hit my own Containment Priest. Now they're at 2.5 minutes. Maybe they'll time out. Do get to blow up the Palantir here. Yeah, maybe I should have targeted top, then they like have to replay spin top. Just greatly decrease the chance that they time out this game. Wait, they're just dead on board? Guess I should just kill them, I was planning on Flicker Wisping my Lauren to blow up the portal, but if you got 8, you got 8, right? Fan of Red Wall? Yeah. You like the changing ETB to just enters? Yeah. When I worked on a card game some years back, and a lot of the changes that that I made, it seems like Wizards has been slowly adopting in Magic over the years. A little validating. That's right. 2 mana for a 4 or fucking Black Lotus out of 4/2 on turn 1. Busted. Should you expect the set to have extra powerful cards? Nah. The standard rotation doesn't make them juice up sets and stuff. Not to my knowledge. Hell yeah, Squid Squad. Congrats on the good news by BT Dubs. Have I played the board game Root? I have not. Is it sweet? It's rated 8.1 on Board Game Geek. That's pretty good. I watched a bit of the Pro Tour. Don't really have much thoughts. It's pretty similar to what I was expecting. So I actually been jamming a bit of Modern going into it. Kind of hate exiling my Lotus because we have Luris in the deck, but probably correct. Good luck, Trumpet. 1 hour bike sessions, pretty lengthy. Hey, Squid Squad, thanks for the $25. Squid says, draft whatever, I just want a high five at CubeCon. Hell yeah, Squid. That is very easy to give you. CubeCon coming up in like 3 months. Nice, Baboon. Yeah, it's a little stressful. It sounds like you recovered. I almost want to hold on to the Luris until I can for sure rebuy something. This is their best answer, though. Maybe I should just play the Luris now. You're dodging like counters and discard by firing off the Luris here. Damn. Definitely another Reclamation matchup, Oh my god. Yeah, I wonder if they had that cut down the whole match. Well, Yeah, we don't play the Lurrus. Maybe they just grief me a turn earlier and I lose Lurrus that way, huh? So this way at least we got the cut down out of the way. Are they out of shit? Please be out of shit. Please be out of things. No. Greaves and Hero Blade holds the dream, too. Yeah, I think Dragon and Adeline are our best draws now. We're connecting. We're connecting. We're getting in there. Obviously, they could have a way of flashing back Shieldred's Edict. The sun's starting to get in my face a little bit. Yeah, I took my my curtain down to cock up around the window a little bit. And now the harsh light of day is entering my room. Yeah, I don't want to march into that Strix. Not when we've got cards like Lauren and stuff that can just clear it. The artist on this song is Broken Bells. The current record, I believe we're 1-1 in matches. Yeah. Oops. Vomit. Not gonna get to draw a card off me. The bear has always been here, Dave Churchill, yeah. Always, always. Yep, yep. Hair, a lit beard. Lit beard, nothing else. How about that? Let's play with my chin up. Some new fancy lighting. Just let's play like this for the rest of the stream. Just slowly ease back as the light moves. I missed my flyer. Yeah, this is looking very poor for me, isn't it? Only at two ready life. Sixing me down to 8. Hero wouldn't do it on this turn. It certainly would. It's in the graveyard currently. Opponent's only at 2 though, friend. Why would you think it would not do the trick? Any creature with power 2 or greater? Yeah, maybe. I mean, the opponent's still got cards in hand, right? On this last turn, Solitude or Lauren would have been threatening lethal, because they both clear the Strix, and then you Greaves up and get in, right? But who knows what the opponent's hand looked like. Yeah, definitely a Reclamation matchup. I think I cut Commando, maybe. Maybe? I really want to cut a land, go down to 15. Let's just cut a fucking land. Damn in against my Grixis control opponent? No, thank you. For the first, like, 5 turns of that game, all they did was play removal spells. Not a damn matchup. Just because, like, once they drawn through half their deck, they had, like, 3 creatures in play, right? Doesn't mean you want to bring your sweepers in. Yeah, Commando versus Lauren here is interesting. Lauren tapping to draw cards is kind of sick, actually. With us bidding so many cards here on the play. Oh, that is exciting. Got a concert coming up. Yeah, I have a few in September and October. No turn 2 Strix. I dig it. Orcs, maybe. Shielded Edict, maybe. Giant Shock, Flicker Wisp. It is Orcs. Reclamation, our best draw by far here, Hey, B-Dob, these 56 months. You could serve here, trade with the Strix, get in for 2, put him down to 9. I think we just pass, Luris could rebuy the Cathar Commando immediately. Setton's Reclamation could rebuy Commando and sack it on the Strix. And then there's also Solitude, right? Or Dragon or Hero, just giving us better attacks. The token attack would have made a second token. Oh, that's a valid point. Should have gotten in. Hell yeah, Great Lottery. Glad you would enjoy them. Any fireworks plans? No. Now tomorrow I'm planning on I'm going to a buddy's barbecue from like noon till 3 or 4 or something. And then I'm gonna come back here and stream a bit. Get real toasted. It is not, it's not too hot out. I actually went on a walk today. It was pretty pleasant. Nice little two mile walk, 2 mile hike. Oh, that's bad for me, Cards I drew off that and Twister are not that great either. So I'm not dead on board. Well, this hand is just not amazing. Hell yeah, Witch. It's cool to try new things, though, right? Whether the brisket turns out or not, like, you'll learn. So I just pass here. Reprieve gives an orc trigger, which is kind of awkward. I think I'm supposed to do this. And just not have Reprieve up this turn. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Chase MDG, thanks for the 13 months. Lucky number 13. The dog would be sick here, right? I could actually Reclamation back Black Lotus and then Flashback. Did I just miss a lethal? No. There's no way that could have been lethal. It just would have been one more attacker, right? If I get back Black Lotus and then Flashback, it doesn't really do anything for me. Do I watch any other games but not streaming? Like here on Twitch? Occasionally. Kind of rarely. When I was playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, there were a couple of Baldur's Gate 3 streamers that I would watch. I used to watch Lethal Frag a lot. This is gonna make me lose my thing. This is kind of a bad reprieve. Jorbs? Yeah. Jorbs is super chill. It'd be nice to get this Bowmaster off the board, but I'm going to do this. Channeling now plays around Tideminder. Suppose that's what I got to do. Song is really good. You're not wrong, Novellin. I agree, the video is really cool as well. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Merlin86, thanks for the sub, thanks for 41 months. Yeah, aside from the occasional Magic streamer that streams non-Magic games, like Voxy or Amazonian, there's Jorbs, and there's Luality, I think are my most watched non-Magic streamers. When I first got into streaming, I was watching a lot of League of Legends, but I don't really play League anymore. I've escaped, yeah, successfully. Possible I should just be serving in the air. I'm gonna do this though. Do I remember the day when streaming drafts became a net positive financial gain? Huh? Like when I started doing well enough at Magic to make a living off of it? I don't think that was a limited specific realization. For a while, I was making, like, very little. And my, my viewership felt capped in, like, the 200, 300 range. And I was only streaming, like, 2 or 3 days a week. And I was trying to juggle that with a bunch of other stuff. But I had the feeling that if I could commit to full-time, I could make it work. And it was about the second month of streaming full-time where I felt like I was in the black. Oh, not making a living just when streaming paid for my drafting. When I first started, I was not negative, Dave Churchill. I was not negative playing constructed or limited. Obviously, each limited format is different. Every once in a while, I run into a limited format where I actually go bust. And then I tend to play those formats less, right? If I would have to take a part-time job now, what would I pursue? Like if I couldn't stream and I had to like radically refocus my life, I would probably want to do something music related if I could. Do I enjoy Image 3 so far? Very much so. Get into Magic coverage. I've done some Magic coverage. I did commentary for a PT and a GP right before in-person events stopped. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot really quickly. That is a bummer of a way to lose a Mother of Runes. Yeah, something to run out of Greaves here, but I think I want to play the Philia. A lot of negative opinions about MH3 Limited. I guess. I enjoy the sealed format a lot. The, interesting. Hard to compare MH1 and MH2 with MH3. Yeah, I mean they were certainly slower, right? With the snow stuff going on and whatever. Crab format. This Lauren just got a lot better. Assuming it can resolve, Interesting. Don't want to be activating the draw when there's a Bowmaster in play, of course. Double blocking. Interesting. I dig that, actually. Yeah, I was planning on giving protection from blue after they blocked, and then moving the Greaves back over to the Mother of Runes. This is cute. Can't give it protection through Greaves anyway. Oh, that's a good point. The Lightning Greaves is giving Shroud. Wow, they overblocked the punt and return punt. Good point, Mr. Krasny. Kaido down, though. Flicker Wisp might be more important than this Mother of Runes in terms of racing. Maybe I'll leave the Mom on whatever. I'm trying to think of why it would matter. Mom can protect herself anyways, but you can make that same argument in the inverse, right? Mom can protect the Flicker Wisp anyways. True name not serving. Interesting. I don't understand that at all. Like, it's not like you're blocking here, right? Mom tried to protect the doggo too. Didn't work so well. Yeah, because they had 2 removal spells. They can use 2 removal spells to kill the Mother of Runes as well. Again, your argument is not an argument. It's applicable in the same way, right? Just invert it. Sure, Lars, but right now we're deciding whether to leave the Greaves on the Flicker Wisp or the Mother of Ruin, right? So you said the Mother of Ruin can protect itself, right? Obviously, none of the we can't target itself with the Greaves on it. But if the Greaves is on the Flicker Wisp, it protects itself, and if the Greaves is on the Mother of Ruins, it protects the Flicker Wisp, right? That was the inversion. Whichever one the Greaves is not on, the Mother of Ruins can protect. So you're trying to think about like a situation where it might matter, right? I think I'd rather have it on the Flicker Wisp. When there was the outside chance that I was going to channel my Flicker Wisp, I liked having that up. Hell yeah, Dr. Dave. Oh, Not a Poke's resub message was PSA. Don't forget to eat butt, everyone. Very important. Another land here would be sick for that reclamation hum. Wouldn't hate that. Nice. Trying to decide if I want to draw a card off of Lauren or not. Guess I can give myself the option, That was a sick turn, Reclamation's been hard carrying. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw a card. They go up to 9. They eat Solitude. Take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not exiling Grief isn't better. What if I just Containment Priest serve? Serve with everybody. They block Lauren, they block Philia. Oh, Philia can just exile the Grief. Sweet. Priest Popper does work the way you think it does. Cool. Pleasant couple of drafts here.